That's it, bloggers 24 in 24, part 3. That's it, bloggers 24 in 24, part 3. That's it, bloggers 24 in 24.
Hello, Dull Bedsit Blogger here. I know, my hair's a little bit big. It's not quite afro like WYSIWYG wanted in the last one, but you know, whatever. My hair doesn't do what it's told. Anyway, number 12. We are at the halfway point of 24 in 24. The 12th video. Let's see what the 12th video is going to be. Okay, right, let's have a look. I have to do a review of a children's book, and that's from Vincent Youngman, the big lad that sings. He's a lovely guy. Right, children's review it is. I've had a look in my library, and I'm wearing a Doctor's Use t-shirt. It only seems right that I do a review of a Doctor's Use book. The Cat in the Hat is a good character, but he's not my favourite, to be honest. The Thing 1 and 2, they're pretty cool, but I'm not sure whether that's just because when I went to a comic convention there are some foxy ladies dressed as Thing 1 and 2, and yeah. Anyway, you know, there's things like the Starbelly Sneetches. Some of the names that they have are brilliant. Just marvellous stories, and I think it is Doctor's Use that really got me to read as a kid. You know, when I was at school, there was the Janet and John books, and they weren't very inspiring to read. And then there was the pirate books, which were supposed to be a lot more interesting to read, but they weren't very interesting. They were just stories about the yellow witch, the white witch, the red pirate, the black pirate. Oh, and they weren't. Oh, they were awful. So, you know, one of my favourite stories is the Starbelly Sneetches, but I couldn't find that one. So I've got another well-loved little mini one. This has got Yertle the Turtle and Gertrude McFuzz. There you go, two brilliant names there. Yertle the Turtle and Gertrude McFuzz. Yertle the Turtle is a great story. It's about Yertle the Turtle, who's king of the turtles in a little pond, and he's, you know, king of all he surveys. And he climbs on top of a turtle and sees that he can see a little bit higher. So he gets another turtle to climb on top of another one. So eventually all the turtles in his mud pond are all on top of one another, and Yertle is on the top going, I'm king of everything, but he can always see a little bit. Oh, he's going, oh, there's something I can't quite see. I must get a little bit higher and I'll be able to see. So he gets the guy at the bottom. And now this is where the story gets kind of revolutionary. It's the greed of King Yertle. He wants that little bit more. And the only way you can get that little bit more is by getting the guy at the bottom to climb up so he can climb on top of him. But of course, the people below him can only take a certain amount. So the guy at the top ends up tumbling down and goes splash straight into the mud. And he ends up being the king of the mud. It's a total revolution. And I think we can learn something from that, can't we?